Hi, Nyashong. My name is Pahua. I am a mother to 3 boys. My oldest is 9, second is 6, and my youngest is 6 months. I am happy to participate in the Hmong Breastfeeding Coalition here. I will be talking about some of the pinpoint questions and topics that they want me to get across here. First one is, did you think about breastfeeding at all while you were pregnant? Yes, all my pregnancies, I was very fond of the physical connection that you have with your child and the overall benefits from mother's milk to your child. I breastfed for 1 month with my first child. Second child, I breastfed for 3 months. My youngest, we are at 6 months and going. The other question was, did you have anyone to talk with about breastfeeding while going back to work? Yes, I am fortunate to connect with a breastfeeding consultant from WIC. Her name is Sunshine Yang. She's also the one who got me to participate in this as well. So yeah, I was able to speak with her prior to going to work. It was very helpful. She was very encouraging, gave me a lot of tips. And then the other question was, were you anticipating going back to work while breastfeeding? Yes. I honestly thought about just maybe doing at least another month when I returned to work, because I wasn't sure how things were going to be at work, if I was able to pump and all that. So I was thinking about stopping within the first month of me going back to work, but it has been a few months now and we're still breastfeeding, pumping, and we're still going. The other one was they want me to provide details about my journey between birth and going back to work. Again, I was shooting when I had my child, my third child. I was shooting to breastfeed at least 1 month. 1 month came by. I said, let's shoot for 3 months. 3 months came by. I said 6 months, and now we're at 6 months and we're still going. We might hit a year and we'll see where things take off from there. The reason why I had those thoughts at the beginning was because breastfeeding is actually, for me, I find it very difficult. After labor, the first couple of weeks postpartum, I will develop very huge, enlarged, gorged milk ducts right under my, in both armpits, along with my breasts. It always hurt for me to breastfeed. With my other two, I was not as knowledgeable. I didn't have much people to reach out to about it, so I had a lot of dry, bleeding nipples. I was having a lot of mastitis, but thankfully the third time around this time, I was a little more educated and I was more willing to reach out to providers that can help me with all these things. So it has been a much better experience this third time around. And then again, talking about me going back to work, I'm just happy that I'm able to pump every day at work. My employer, they value these things with mothers having to pump, feed their child. I know that unfortunately a lot of women, when they return back to work, they have to stop because they just don't get allowed times and there's just no space or area for them to do that in privacy. So and the last question is, how long did you breastfeed for? Again, I answered that in the beginning. My son, we are breastfeeding 6 months and going. So We'll see how the journey goes, and thank you for listening.